Hi, my name is Yadav Rakesh Kumar, Group 13B, 6th year. My teacher name is Rakhimua ma'am. My topic is Clinical Practice Guidelines. Clinical Practice Guidelines systematically develop a statement to assist practitioner decision about appropriate health care for a specific clinical circumstance. Recent upticks in interest in developing guidelines due to concerns about variability in clinical practice, cost, quality, and legal liability. Guidelines also differ considerably in comprehensiveness, format, frequency of review, and ease of usage. Role of guidelines in evidence-based practice. CPGs are viewed as a distinct from EBP. Not all CPGs are derived from a systematic review of the medical literature. All guidelines involve some degree of judgment and bias in their development, extent of which is often unstated. CPGs are a top-down approach to changing clinician behavior leading to clinician resistance versus EBM, which is a bottom-up approach which is based on the clinician ability to search and appraise the available literature. However, high-quality evidence-based guidelines that includes a systematic review of literature may provide useful guidelines. Mainly the source of guidelines: AHRQs, National Guidelines Clearinghouse, American Psychiatric Association, Expert Opinion, Texas Medication Algorithm Project, other organization. Mainly the developing evidence-based practice guidelines. A step in developing evidence-based practice guidelines: firstly, identify and refine the topic of the guidelines. Second, convene an appropriate group, typically 60 to 20 members. Requires both clinical and statistical expertise. Should be multidisciplinary. Gather and access the evidence. Systematic review of literature. Hierarchy of evidence. Translate the evidence into a recommendation. Some degree of clinical judgment is always needed to weigh conflicting information when there is a little evidence. Use outside reviewer to review the recommendation. Should include user as well as experts. Access for validity and practically. Update the guideline periodically. Mainly the critical appraisal of guidelines. Is the guideline valid? Did the developers carry out a systematic review of the literature? Were all relevant treatment options and outcomes considered? Did the developer specify and make explicit the value association with various outcomes? Did the developer indicate the level of evidence and source upon which each recommendation was based? Is the guidelines applicable to my practice? Is the burden of illness too low to warranty implementation? Are the beliefs of my patient incompatible with guidelines? Are the cost and other barrier implementation too high? Thank you.